There are places where memory rots in the marrow of stone, where the air itself forgets how to breathe. Tonight, the Citadel of years shivers beneath a sky the color of spilt wine, a wound in the fabric of eternity. I, Shalyndria, have watched 1,000 such ends, yet each one cuts anew. Lysara Vance sits in her study, fingers stained with ink and grief, the last keeper of a calendar whose pages grow lighter with every heartbeat. Candles flicker against walls lined with spiral clocks. Some spin backward, others slow to a crawl. She writes her name again and again, but each letter fades before she finishes. Outside, the maw swells, a star gone rabid, gnawing centuries with every silent pulse. Have you ever known the taste of silence, my travelers? It is the aftertaste of laughter swallowed by regret, the salt of a name no one will remember. Lysara stands, the silver lamplight catching in her hair. Her world is shrinking, minutes unspooling into dust. A chill seeps through the stone, a warning or a memory. She crosses the chamber, passing portraits that flicker and fade. A father with smiling eyes, a girl with a memory, and a flower in her hair, a love lost to time's hunger. The maw's shadow licks at the window. Time unravels in curls of silver and crimson. The Citadel groans. A voice, my voice, echoes in the gloom. To seal the maw, you must surrender the memory you fear most. She closes her eyes. The world holds its breath. Tonight, Lysara will either save us all or vanish with the very last story. Corridors twist like wounded serpents in the belly of the Citadel, their stones cold with old regrets. Lysara's footsteps echo in the hush, each stride a thread unraveling from her past. Shadows grow longer. The spiral clocks she passes sputter, some whirling backwards, others pausing altogether as if time itself is losing faith. She passes a row of portraits, ancestors, heroes, ghosts. Some eyes follow her, others fade into nothing. A faint music rises, a lullaby she remembers from childhood, though the face of the singer is lost. Somewhere behind her, dust falls from the ceiling. The Citadel is sick with memory. I watch, unseen. My voice lingers in the eddies of air. What is lost, but never leaves. Lysara moves through a vaulted hall, where spectral figures drift in and out of sight. Her father's kind smile, a friend's laughter, a lover's distant wave. Each one beckons, urging her to rest, to forget. She hesitates at the threshold of the atrium, where blue runes pulse on the floor, and the air is thick with longing. The Maw's presence looms in every corner, making the world feel thinner, less real. Then, from the dark ahead, a figure emerges, Krovix, the Citadel's old guardian, cloaked in regret. His eyes burn with the memory of his own failures. He speaks, his voice heavy.
Save yourself or lose everything.
I have seen this test before, on worlds now dust. Temptation is the last gate. Lysara's resolve must hold, or all will be devoured. The apparitions have faded, but their gravity lingers, tugging at the edges of Lysara's resolve. She stands alone now, more so than before, where even ghosts have gone quiet. The runes beneath her feet have stilled, though they feel warm, as if reluctant to let her go. She steps forward. Some doors do not open. They listen. The corridor ahead curves sharply, its walls no longer built, but grown. Organic stone, breathing with slow exhalations of cold. She places her hand on the wall, and it shivers. In the dark, her heartbeat is the only rhythm that remains unbroken. Then the sound of a hum moves through the tunnel, so low it feels like the memory of sound, and not sound itself. At the curve's end stands an arch, massive, ancient, and utterly smooth. No handle, no seal, just a veil of shadow so dense it rejects light.
Do you know me? I am Lysara Vance. I've come farther than blood, than myth, than fear. If you are what I seek, then open or end me.
Her words vanish into the black, and for a moment, the world holds its breath. The gate breathes in. The floor vibrates, not violently, but like a low heartbeat through stone. She removes her robe and prepares to absorb the knowledge into her being. The runes on her skin, the ones she thought had faded, ignite again in a sapphire neon glow. Symbols rise from the dark around her, floating glyphs, orbiting slowly, mapping forgotten constellations in the chamber's air. One by one, they draw nearer, as if testing her. She closes her eyes, and they enter her skin without pain, like puzzle pieces slipping back into place. A crack appears across the edge. Not a door, but a wound. It's not a gate, it's a mouth. Blood spills from her lips, the cause and effects of the runes. The wound grows. Beyond it, not darkness, but memory, raw and roaring, trying to become something else, trying to become her. And through it all, one sound begins to rise. Not a voice, not a scream, a single word, her name, spoken like a question. The Maw was awake now, not loud, not raging, but aware. And awareness in something this old is never a blessing. Lysara stood before the arch, its surface rippling like black water over stone. Her breath slowed, matching its strange rhythm. I could feel her fear pressing against my mind, like a candle's heat felt from across the room. The runes along her skin ignited again, sapphire fire licking across her shoulders, spiraling down her spine. They were no longer marks. They were chains, binding her to the choice in front of her. The shadows pulled back to reveal shapes in the light. Not creatures, not gods, but memories given form. A mother's smile, a city's laughter, the storm before the fall. All of it offered, all of it within reach, if she let the Maw inside her. I had warned her once, the Maw does not give, it trades, and the price is always steeper than you expect. She lifted her hand. The chamber trembled. Blue fire raced from her fingertips into the arch, splitting its perfect surface with a single glowing fracture. The sound that followed was not a roar, nor a scream, but a deep and endless hum. The kind that settles in your bones and whispers that you have always belonged to it. Light erupted. Not sunlight, not starlight, but the kind of light that knows you, counts you, measures you, and finds you lacking. And yet, she didn't flinch. The light closed around her like a fist, and when it broke, she stood once more in the silent chamber. But she was changed. Her eyes glowed faintly, as though the maw had left a lantern burning inside her. The runes dimmed, but they did not fade, and the air around her was colder now, a cold that would never quite leave. The arch was still. The crack was gone. To anyone else, it would seem nothing had happened. But I know better. The maw sleeps again, for now. But dreams leak, and this dream has a name. Lysara Vance has walked through the shadow between worlds. She carries it now, whether she wills it or not. And when the maw calls again, she will answer. That's all for now, travelers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon for the next one. Come on, Shimmer. Let's go home.